So something I'm sure we all found interesting is that they showed something called Island Trials in the trailer, and it's pretty crazy because it seems to indicate the removal of gyms. Now, I think this is just going to be a replacement of gyms, but what if there are no actual real gyms? What if you don't get badges? What if you don't need badges? What if HMs are replaced with something completely different because you don't need gym badges to enable the use of your HMs outside of battle? Okay, that's a whole other can of worms that we can open up later. But we are going to be talking about the island trials and the island challenges because I'm pretty sure that's going to be the replacement for Pokemon gyms in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, which is pretty crazy, okay? There's just so many crazy things about this game because looking through this information, it's not going to be your normal everyday, gym battle. You're going to have to actually do things. You're going to have to actually look for stuff and complete challenges and then take on what seems to be the replacement for the gym leader in this generation. So let me go ahead and read this information to you guys because it's pretty interesting. The Island Challenge. One aspect of the unique culture that has developed in the Alola region is the Island Challenge, an adventurous rite that involves traveling through each of the 4 islands. This event helps young people grow into fine Pokemon trainers. As the main character of Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, you yourself are destined to attempt this Island Challenge. And then it goes on to show us pictures and give us descriptions of what's going on. Island Challenge Trials. To complete the Island Challenge, young trial goers must overcome the trials in store on each of the 4 islands. These trials are not limited to battling with Pokemon, and that's what I was talking about earlier. You don't just battle. It's not like you walk into a gym, there's a puzzle you solve, you might run into a trainer here and there when you end up going the right direction. It's not that simple anymore. There's more than that now. They take a variety of forms such as finding items or completing tests of knowledge. I think that's so much better. I really think that's way better than just, the traditional walk into the gym, battle a couple trainers, get lost for a few seconds and then find the right way, trial and error, and then beat the gym leader. This is way better. Now you actually have to search for stuff. Like the game is just so much more inclusive and like submersive to me. Now that it's not so simple. That's so much better. I think this game is actually going to be truly enjoyable to play. Normally, I would just speed through the story just so I could get straight to battling. But now I actually am very excited to play this game. Like, there's so many more things in this game. It's crazy. You will not be able to accomplish them with ordinary methods. And then it goes on to tell us about the totem Pokemon. At the end of each trial that you take, you have to run into this Pokemon that's pretty big. Like that Gumshoes over there is looking pretty gigantic. You're not taking that thing. Look at this picture. You're not taking that thing out with a lid in. No sirree, Bob. At the end of each trial, a mighty Pokemon known as a totem Pokemon will be waiting. A totem Pokemon is much larger than others of its species, and its body is enveloped in a special aura. So you can see that Young Goose is glowing a little bit, but it's pretty cool. I guess at the end of, whatever they were talking about, finding an item or doing stuff or, completing challenges or tests of knowledge, they'll send out a Pokemon that you have to battle. So instead of having a weak trainer that you have to fight before you get to the gym leader, they'll actually have these Pokemon that you have to fight. And these Pokemon actually have go! I can't wait for my playthrough. I'm gonna be screaming, the GOAT! When totem Pokemon battle, they summon ally Pokemon to join them. So that's pretty cool. Like, this Gumshoes will literally call down a Young Goose to fight beside it, as we saw in the trailer. With the support of these allies, the totem Pokemon become even more powerful, and it seems that Pokemon other than totem Pokemon sometimes call on allies to aid them. Wait, so if I run into a Pokemon in the wild, they'll just call out for the goons? If I'm about to catch this damn Salandit, right, he'll be like, that's the bird, no, if I'm trying to catch a damn Pick-a-Peck, he'll be like, caca, and that's the bird call, and I'll just get swarmed by a bunch of Pick-a-Pecks, right? That's cool. That is cool. Let's go. These Pokemon aren't sweet anymore. They're calling for help when they need it. Let's go. Grand Trials. Now this is what I was talking about earlier. These are the kahunas that you have to battle. I'm pretty sure these are the replacement for the gym leaders. The final trial on each island is called the Grand Trial. It is a Pokemon battle against the kahuna who leads that island. If a trial goer succeeds in clearing this grand trial, he or she will be publicly recognized as having cleared all of the island's trials and can move on to the next island. So you move on to the next island when you beat the kahuna, okay? And Hala is one of the kahunas. That's pretty funny. because we believed him to be the professor's assistant, but it seems that he's here to beat our ass. But that's pretty cool, man. That's really cool because it's just so much more unique. It really is. It's so much cooler. Like, they finally switched it up. They had the same formula for each game for the last 20 years. Beat the gyms, beat the Elite Four. It's finally different. It's still similar, but it's different, and that's all I care about. All I care about is new. Pokemon, I don't know about you guys, but Pokemon games get boring extremely quickly because they're all the same. It's all the same shit, man. X and Y, I did have a lot of fun with X and Y, but Oris, I fell asleep playing Oris. Oris was not fun for me at all. It was the same shit that obviously it's a remake, so obviously it should be the same shit, but it was not fun for me in the slightest, okay? After a while, it was definitely fun at the beginning, but it wasn't fun for me after a while because more megas, more this, more that. Boring. I need new. This is completely new. All the gameplay is new. Everything about this game is completely new. It's amazing. I really like what I'm seeing. But anyways, along with the island trials come the trial captains, and I'm pretty sure these are going to be, like I said, the replacement gym leaders. Trial captains. Each trial has a captain whose role is to provide guidance to trial goers. All of the captains are trainers who undertook trials in their own island challenge a few years earlier. And then it goes on to show us the trial captains here, has pictures and descriptions on all of them. Lana is a captain who is an expert with water-type Pokemon. She is dedicated to her family and is a reliable older sister who watches over her younger sisters. Next is Captain Mallow. Captain Mallow is an expert with grass-type Pokemon. She loves cooking, but it seems that sometimes her taste is a bit particular. So is she a good cook or does she just love it? Now that's funny. And then of course we got my boy Sophocles. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure I am. I'm pretty sure that name is Greek, and it's definitely Greek. Just using what I know of the Greek language. But anyway, specializing in electric type Pokemon, Captain Sophocles is good with mechanics and has invented various machines. He definitely has the bottom of the Sun and Moon logo on his forehead though. Like that shirt is fire though. I want that shirt. Can I get that shirt? That shirt is flames. I like that shirt. Anyways, I don't know how you say this guy's name. Kial? Probably Kial. Is a captain whose expertise is in fire-type Pokemon. Together with his Marowak, he studies the traditional dances that have been passed down in the Alola region. Now, this guy's special because people are already speculating that his Marowak is going to be a fire-type Marowak, and it's going to be be based on the dances that Hawaiians do, which is pretty cool. I'd embrace that. That sounds sick. These Alolan Pokemon are pretty crazy. What if each one of these trial captains, excuse me. What if each one of these trial captains has like their own special Alolan type Pokemon? That'd be sick. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see something like that. And why does Captain Mallow look like a shaman? Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. We'll be back. I'm gonna upload another video talking about the leaks and about Z-moves, so stay tuned for that. But we will be back. I am out of here. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Bye.